So if I have one scheduler and she's only managing 774 hours, I need to either increase my hours or change the way that I'm doing things in my business. Now, how do I increase my hours without having to get into the scheduler? You have to look at your average billable hours per week per patient. This is the most important thing. When I look at KPIs, I look at KPIs all the time. I have a Lead Academy call later. I'm actually going to talk about KPIs on that call later on today. My Lead Academy are my top clients. When I look at billable hours per week per patient, that's where I can see if a business is profitable. At the end of the day, a scheduler can really only manage about 40, maybe 50 caregivers' schedules. Like week in and week out, making sure all 40, 50 of those caregivers are working. That's about the max a scheduler can handle. So if my billable hours per patient is 20 hours per patient, and I have 40 patients, which is a maxed out scheduler, 40 times 20 patients, that's 800 hours. That's my median number that I'm showing right here. Now, on the flip side, if I had the same 40 patients, but they were average, same 40 clients, same 40 caregivers, but they on average were billing out and working 40 hours per patient, now I'm at 1,600 hours for the same 40 caregivers working, which means that my scheduler, now she's still doing 40 caregivers schedules, but the business is at this range between 1,300 and 2,400, that's a more profitable business. Same number of staff to manage 40 caregivers, but one business has twice as many hours as the other. This is where our marketing effort has to come in. So what does it take to finish 2024 strong? It takes bringing in high need patients. For those of you who know what I talk about, I call them nerds. Great need, elderly, resources, disabled, right? Nerds. Need, elderly, resources, disabled. When you bring in patients that are high need, high hours per week per patient, that makes the business more effective. That makes the business more profitable with the same amount of staff, because it still takes the same amount of people to manage 40 caregivers one way or the other.